Hello and welcome to On a Side Note Gaming. Welcome back to The Outer Worlds. Today we're going to do part 3 and continue with... Gotta go all the way back here. We're going to continue with where we left off last time. We had some streaming issues, so I have to load up a previous save. But we are going to deal with the Edgewater thing. I did some stuff off screen. I collected all of the engineering books for Thomas. Rated a building for it. I probably should have done that on stream, but what's in the past is in the past. So,
where are we headed?
Pavardi, I had something for her. Going to talk to her about Thomas.
In fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I could be very crass to her.
He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Of course you would, Pavardi.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yes, Tom. I have found all of them for you.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All three. And that's not something I can do.
The
Great.
geothermal plant?
Man,
Now
love
that
having
is
to give
just
these all in
incredible.
individually.
You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was.
I appreciate
Full
you going
to
through
the
all that
brim
trouble.
with
One day
hostile
to guide
mechanicals.
me down my newfound path. Just remember, I got something saved for you if you find me all three.
Wowee. Well, now hold
Don't
on.
keep
I got
me in
more.
suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense.
If you have 2 out of the 3, why are you in suspense?
Building a
I obviously got the
computing
last
machine
one
out
for
of
you.
Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Spectrum
That's a
potatoes.
complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
Glad we can
Parvati.
help, Thomas.
Okay.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface. What is that? Ooh. Alrighty. Where would that be? There we go. Electrocharged surface. Stuns and damages melee attackers. Okay.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
Why is that, Grace?
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things.
Well,
You pretty
yeah,
much did
she
my job
she
for me.
paid them in drugs,
Least I
so
can
she
do
didn't
is
need to
pay
know
you for your
a barrel
trouble.
from a trigger.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Alrighty, well, I am gonna go talk to Reed. One of my weapons or armor are broken. Which one? 99, 83, 96, 57. That one's low, but 45. None of them are broken. The hell is it talking about? Whatever. Ba 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 ba. I remember there were some things I missed down here. I gotta come back and talk to her after I talk to Reed, I think. Waboom. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. That means it's not good, right? It's just... it's cheap.
You're not a big drinker.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
That's a company slogan?
Coming right up.
Why would the company slogan mention the plague? Good lord. Jeez. 394? That's good. How much would it cost to just repair my guns? 197, 190, 81. Not too expensive. Repair all my equipment. How much is that going to cost, though? 30% discount. I'll hold off.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall.
Shoo-boo-boo-boo. Reed's office. How's my energy weapons skill? Since it seems like everything I'm using is energy weapons. Well, bam. Hey, Reed.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Are you sure? The town might need to change of leadership,
I'm a
Reed.
Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer.
Buttoned up.
It is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
That's just not true.
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
That'll get me points. I'm just gonna be blunt.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
Oh, goodness.
So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs.
Wow, that was
I'm sure
surprisingly
Adelaide will be
easy.
glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day
I don't
outside the
know.
walls.
I could see myself lasting a week. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
I don't really want to convince him to... Can I save while I'm talking? No. Let me save.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague.
Huh.
And she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Well, okay. Bummer I can't get his card and open his room. Oh well. Let's go talk to Adelaide. Tell her she can come back. And start using corpses. I don't know if I actually needed to take that elevator. Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. How appetizing looking.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Why don't you shut the hell up, Adelaide?
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
Damn.
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Oh, the board doesn't
I
like
might
me
turn
now.
that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Shit! See, that's why I don't like not being able to put down... Let's not shoot Adelaide right after exiting conversation. Christ. That's obnoxious. Now I have to listen to her say all that shit again. All because you can't put away your fucking guns. Wait, can this thing... Okay, that can fire. Damn it.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Shut the fuck up.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post.
And there's no way to...
Suppose it's
Oh,
time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're
Yep.
vexing.
Alrighty. She out of here? Cool. ID. I got skill points to distribute. Leadership. Damage inflicted by your companions. I should probably start increasing my range so my weapons can actually be fucking useful. Cool. Apply that. Yerp. Time dilation, location hits. Yeah, cool. Tactical time dilation, recharge rate. Negotiator. I honestly don't plan on being alone in a party. Yeah, let's go with the recharge rate. Boom. And did Pavarti level up at all? No. I actually need to go back to Edgewater again because I never turned in my quest with the priest. For similitude to your frontier home. Faux windows. That's hilarious. So I wonder if I have a bigger price.
Town's been humming with power. Somebody must have been down in the old plant.
Yep, that was me.
Coming right up.
Still a 30% discount. Alright, I might as well just repair everything while I'm here. 700 bits. Ugh, I've only got 2,000. I do have some stuff to sell. I don't know, what if I need some of these things? Mag size. I like the Whisper Quiet. I can sell 2 of those. I probably won't need sights. I'm not going to need to change too much damage type to Plasma. Ooh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's literally just junk to make a good sell price. Okay, now I'll repair my shit. Or I'll probably find better stuff. There's no reason to repair it now.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Welcome. Got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What did she do?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Jesus Christ. Alrighty. I literally don't care about any of your melee weapons. I like the mining helmet. I don't care about heavy weapons, but I really like the light on it. I'm already wearing a stealth skill that has a diamond? What the fuck is that? Huh. Factory stock armor plating. Interesting. Restricted stock. Why? Oh, but you'll sell me mag packs. I mean, she's not touching anything, so you can't get pissed off at her. Why don't you turn the fuck around, dude? Maybe I can hack this from the other side. Or not. Alright, so I just gotta be quick about this.
Gosh, that's clever.
Cool. Why would people just keep boxes of shit on their balcony? That literally makes no sense. You should really lock your shit better, dude.
Something got you down?
No. You can't get me anything. But I know Pavardi's house is over here somewhere. Oh wait, the whole reason I came here was to talk to the church guy. Which he is right there, in the observatory. Hello, Father!
It's a
Vicar?
fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yes.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder? From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Great. Maybe a bit upset that their dead friends or relatives being used as fertilizer.
Only to the feelings of the living. The dead are no more concerned with their corpses than a snake is with the skin it shed.
True.
The greater good is to tend to the needs of the living, not the dead.
Couldn't agree with you more. Here's your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
You could learn French. Some kind of cosmic retribution.
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bokonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bokonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Sure.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Of course you are. Are you even a real vicar?
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
All right. Wait, I can seriously have both of them in my fucking party? Oh. Well, alrighty then. Alrighty. No more guards poking around.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Well, welcome
I'm
aboard.
the
You're
only
wearing
decent
my
mechanic
armor. You're
Edgewater
part of my
stopped,
crew.
but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I could use a breather.
Alrighty. I'm back.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I absolutely do not, Ada. Oh, I guess I do.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Great. Alrighty, let's get this shit installed and get this ship going.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Good stuff. Against all odds, the unreliable
Received a
takes flight.
communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it,
We
though.
wouldn't worry
Sure,
about it.
fine.
I'm experiencing time dilation.
What you
That's
saw
just
in
fine.
Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies,
Wonderful.
and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's a good question.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions.
Oh.
The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Sounds goody.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Sure thing, Ada. Let me get over to the captain's quarters first. I need to learn the layout of this ship. Why are there locked oh, well, I guess it's not technically my ship. ID. Holographic Shroud. Restricted areas are off limits. I'm not gonna bother reading terminal entries right now. I guess I can't put things in the bin. Just hover above a planet for a while. No problem. Do a little savey save. Alrighty. Oh! No response from the automechanical unit. Serial number etched into the chassis includes the letter SAM. Cool, I get a robot at some point. This is not a Petunia. Okay. Guessing that's Parvati's. Oh man, they've got a really nice living quarters. Yeah, this was definitely supposed to be, what's it called? Serenity, and they just couldn't get the licenses from Fox. Like, this is even a very similar designed storage room to what they have. Love the old school shit. Terra 2. I just straight up go to Phileas's lab. Welcome to the system map.
Arrived
Thanks.
at Phineas's orbital lab.
Can I go in? I'll take Vicar Max. Oh, yeah, I can take both of them. Neat. Never touch this.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Okay.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
That's pretty sad. Why are you locked in a...
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
Oh.
Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Okay.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner.
No problem.
I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind?
I don't know. What else can I talk to you about?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. What's on your mind? Absolutely. Let's talk. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
That's not what I meant.
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work.
Oh.
For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
No problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now.
Ah.
10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process.
Oh.
But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
I do. And I can't help but notice you look a lot like Walter Bishop from Fringe, so that's also fun.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
You work on a copious amount of drugs, don't you, my friend?
Sissy pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
Oh. Science weapons. Unique that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons, damage, and strengths. The effects are both increase as your science skills increase. Josh engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Bubbles. Wait, I can talk to Bubbles the pig? Cool poster. Buy a ladder. Why? Obscure body in the SK system. I don't like the sound of that. I'm thinking I can maybe find my robot here, although who fucking knows. Mop up melted pig. Oh, another pocket watch to sell. Extinguish plasma cutter before returning to pocket. Always, always perfectly good advice. Alright, well, there doesn't seem to be much else I can do here. But I have a shrink ray now, so I'm sure that will lead to some fun, interesting adventures. Just one little check around the bay, and then we will be on our way to the next area, whatever it's fucking called. Transition to the unreliable interior. You have acquired poster. So, let's make our way to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Okay.
Hey, Cap. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
No
Did you
problem.
want to talk about something else?
No. It's time to move along. Heidi. What about you, Vicar? Vicar Max, or whatever your name actually is. Shit, where is the Vicar?
As always, I am at your disposal.
Oh, it is Vicar Max. Wow.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
Anything you want to do while we're here on the ship? Ah.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker.
Well,
It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
see, that's why I came up to talk about you.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Of course you did.
Thank you, Captain.
No problem, Vicar Max. Alrighty, let's do it to it, guys. Yeah, just a broken leg, nothing to worry about. Flaw tutorial. I haven't. Oh. Acrophobia. Phobic dexterity -1, perception -1, temperament -1. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. I lose a dex, I lose a perception, and I lose a temperament, but I get an extra perk point. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm never gonna travel alone. So not taking that. Crit chance, base armor, carry capacity, durability loss. Yeah, so I can go longer without having to buy an upgrade. Absolutely. Yeah, up to 2 companions. Well, I only have 2, so let's do it. The Groundbreaker. Skill points available. Oh, I leveled up. I guess. Cool. Pop that up to 30. Get my dialogue up to 30 at the minimum. And pop that up to 40. So with 2 left, I think I'll pop that up the rest of the way. And then bam.
Smells
Alrighty.
like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
You were here before. Oh, wait. Shit to steal.
Got it. Inside voices.
I'm glad the Vicar has no problem with me just nabbing shit. Who are you?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Yep.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
I can deal with that guy. I have no problem killing some rando.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it.
Yeah, sure.
So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Huh.
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field.
Okay.
He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
That sucks.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
See you around. You seem like you're gonna be my new best friend. I'll probably keep him and Max. Sorry, engineer. You're gonna stay on the ship a lot. Customs seems like... Ooh. Yeah, customs seems like where I can sell some of this stuff that I'm gently acquiring.
Hold it right there.
Shit.
What do
Hey.
you think you're doing? You and I never saw each other.
No, we didn't. Why would my rep decrease when I bribed her?
Customs and inspection, right?
Alright, I've got a lot of stolen goods I need to get rid of pretty quickly, so... Keeping that. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Movement speed and attack speed. Sell that. Body attributes would be sneaking, I think. Tactical time dilation recharge. Don't care about armor rating. Saltuna. I don't care about tiny little increases. Sell junk. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And what about this? Is that better than my current sniper rifle? I don't know. Automag pistol. That uses some of my light ammo. 165 DPS? I think that's better than what I'm currently using. 122? Abso-fucking-lutely. 640 bits, though. Yeah, because it uses light. I don't have anything that's using light ammo right now. So I'm gonna buy that, equip that, and then we'll sell that Jolter pistol, even though we're only gonna get like 30 bucks for it. 39. Alrighty. So before I get nabbed for anything, what's up, dude?
Identification, please.
Yep.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
I'm not Hawthorne, and that isn't my ship.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Alrighty.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Jesus.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Yeah, sure. You just ruined my day.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Yeah, no problem.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, let me leave. Yeah.
Be seeing you.
I don't need information from you, you frickin' narc, impounding my ship. Well, I think that's about all the time we got for today, so we will deal with getting our ship unimpounded in the next one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It has been fun. Catch ya next time.